trauma as their primary identity, or they became what Jung called wounded wounders, using their psychological insights to manipulate and control others. Jung wrote, "The difference between the sovereign empath and the destroyed empath is not the severity of their trauma, but their willingness to transform poison into medicine." The failure pattern always involved what Jung called shadow rejection, refusing to acknowledge their own capacity for the very behaviors that had wounded them. Jung recognized that sovereign empaths needed entirely different types of relationships than typical empaths. He developed what he called consciousness compatibility theory to help them find authentic connections. Recognition signals. Jung identified other evolved empaths could be recognized by their ability to discuss psychology without becoming defensive, their comfort with paradox and contradiction, their lack of need to be right or superior, and what Jung called archetypal humor, the ability to find lightness in the darkest human patterns. Safe relationship. Characteristics. Jung noted that healthy relationships for sovereign empaths involved mutual respect for psychological boundaries, comfortable silence without need to fill space with chatter, ability to discuss shadow aspects without judgment, and what Jung termed conscious intimacy, connection based on authentic self-revelation rather than projection. Community-building strategies. Jung recommended that sovereign empaths seek others who had undergone similar transformative experiences, not necessarily narcissistic abuse, but any experience that forced rapid psychological evolution. He noted that trauma survivors, spiritual seekers who had faced their shadow, and individuals who had survived major life transitions often made compatible companions. Jung warned against trying to maintain relationships with unconscious individuals out of guilt or obligation. "The butterfly cannot pretend to still be a caterpillar," he wrote. "Attempting to do so serves no one and dishonors the transformation." He also recommended what he called archetypal service, using their evolved empathic abilities to serve the collective unconscious through teaching, healing, creating, or simply modeling integrated consciousness. Jung documented that the transformation from wounded empath to sovereign empath follows what he called the 5 metamorphoses, each marked by specific psychological shifts and challenges. Metamorphosis. 1. The dissolution. This occurs during active abuse, when the empath